Hi children, this week we are going to see a new chapter, measurements. Parallelogram. Okay, measurements, there are three concepts: parallelogram, rhombus and trapezium. First, this week we will see about parallelogram. Parallelogram is a shape in which the opposite sides will be parallel and equal. Okay, opposite sides will be parallel and equal. See the opposite sides, parallel and they are equal. The similar uh, concept, the similar character also you can relate to rectangle. Rectangle also, the opposite sides will be equal. That is this side. That is, see here, A, B, C, D. AB and CD are equal. And also AD and BC are equal. The same thing here we are discussing in the parallelogram also. We will take PQ, RS. PQ and RS are equal and PS and QS are equal. Okay, so this is parallelogram. Okay, what is the difference between rectangle and parallelogram is, though the opposite sides are parallel and equal, the diagonals are not equal. In rectangle, the diagonals are equal. This is called diagonal. The diagonal is a line which connects two opposite vertices. These are called vertices, ma. Vertices. Vertices. We'll say these. That is A, B, C, D are called vertices. Okay. Similarly, P, Q, R, S are called vertices. Plural. Singular means vertex. Okay. Vertex A, vertex B, vertex B, vertex C, vertex D, vertex B, vertex Q, vertex R, vertex S, like that. Okay, so all together they are called vertices. So the line which connects the two opposite vertices is called diagonal. This is called diagonal. Diagonal. Okay, so in rectangle, the opposite sides will be, the diagonals will be equal. Okay, this is one diagonal, this two diagonals will be there, and diagonals will be equal in rectangle, whereas in parallelogram the diagonals are not equal. So this is one diagonal, SQ is one diagonal, and here what is the diagonal name? BD, AC. The name of the diagonal is BD and AC. Here the name of the diagonal is SQ and PR. Okay, so you can clearly see this diagonal is small, this diagonal is very long. Okay, so the diagonals are different in parallelogram. Okay, whereas in rectangle the diagonals are equal. So this is the major difference, and other differences are also there. In rectangle, all the angles will be 90 degree. All the angles will be 90 degree. Okay, angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D, everything will be 90 degree. But here the angle differs. Only the opposite angles are equal. This angle will be equal to this angle. For example, if this is 80 degree, this angle also will be 80 degree. And this angle will be equal to this one. Okay, if it is one that is 100, this also 100 degree. Okay, 100. Clear? So only the opposite angles are equal. Okay, and this is another one difference between rectangle and parallelogram. Okay, rectangle, parallelogram. Hope it is clear. Okay, okay. Now we are going to find the area of parallelogram and perimeter of parallelogram of the given figure. Okay, they have given a diagram, and using this We are going to find area of parallelogram and perimeter of parallelogram. Okay, so there is a formula to find area of parallelogram. So area of parallelogram equal to base into height. Base into height, square centimeter, square units, sorry, square units. Units you have to see from the question what unit, that's what you have read. Now listen. Base is, this is base ma, so this is base. So 15 centimeter, okay, 15, you write just 15. Into height, this is height. Okay, height is what? 4 centimeters, so you write 4. Just multiply. 15 into 4, 60. And what is the unit ma? Centimeter is the unit. So you just multiply and write, put the unit centimeter square. Okay, 15 fours are 60 and the unit is centimeters, and you have to put square units only, 6 centimeters square, because you are finding area. So if you are finding area, you have to put centimeter square. Clear? Okay. Now what about the perimeter? Next. Now see here. Perimeter means, that is you have to, that is the perimeter is the total length of all the sides is called perimeter. Okay. This one, this one, this one, this one. 4 sides are there. So 4 sides, the sum of 4, length of the 4 sides, total length of all the 4 sides is called perimeter. So see here, perimeter of parallelogram, you have to add all the sides. Okay, we know this side and this side, this is 5 centimeter and this is 15 centimeter. What about these two sides? I already told the opposite sides are equal. If this is 5 centimeter and this is also 5 centimeter, if this is 15 centimeter, then this is also 15 centimeter. Now you have to add everything. Okay, so see here, 5 plus 5 plus 15 plus 15 equal to 10, 30, 30 plus 10, 40. 40, and what is the unit is centimeter. Perimeter you have to put only just centimeter. For area only you have to put square units, that is centimeter square. If here you have meter, means you have to put meter square. Okay, clear? So for perimeter don't put square ma. Okay, so this is the method to find area of parallelogram and perimeter of parallelogram using a given diagram. Okay, now we will see a problem. See here, a ground is in the shape of a parallelogram. The height of the parallelogram is 14 meters and the corresponding base is 8 meters. Sorry, 8 meters longer than its height. Height is 14 meters. Corresponding base is 8 meters longer than its height. That means you have to add 8 along with this 14. That means 22 meters. Base is 22 meters. Okay. Find the cost of leveling the ground at the rate of rupees 15 per square meter, or you can say meter square. Okay, we will write the values given first. See here. Solution. First, write height of parallelogram. Height of the parallelogram equal to 14 meters. I will write meter. Next, base of the parallelogram equal to 8 meters longer. Longer means you have to add plus, put plus, than height, which is equal to 22 meter. Now what you do, you first find area of the parallelogram. Parallelogram for one, that is see here. Okay, right, area of parallelogram equal to base into height. Okay, that's the formula, right? What is base? 22 meter, height 14 meter. Now if you multiply 14 2s are 28, 8 remaining 2, 14 2s are 28, 28 plus 2 30. Okay, so 308 meter square, because it is area, we are finding area, so I am putting meter square. Okay, right, now see here. They are asking what will be the cost of leveling the ground. Okay, at the rate of, for 1 meter square, per means 1 15 per meter square, that is square meter. Square meter means meter square. Per means 1, or 1 meter square 15 rupees. That means cost of leveling the ground for 1 meter square equal to rupees 15. Therefore, cost of leveling the ground for how many meter square? 308 meter square. We have to multiply this 15 along with this 308. So 308 into 15. So go to the rough column and multiply 308 into 15. 5 8s are 40, remaining 4, 5 into 0 0, 0 plus 4 4, 5 3s are 15. Then 1 8s are 8, 1 into 0 0, 1 3s are 3. Now if you add remaining 1, 6, 4. So your final answer is rupees 4,620. Clear? So this is the cost of leveling the ground for 308 meter square. So this is the way to do the problems based on parallelogram.